What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. And today we'll be going over the Zerv video, his location, and his inventory this time around. So if you want to find him, all you have to do is go to the flashpoint, which this time around is Titan. So just go to the map over here. You'll be able to see his little logo, emblem, whatever you want to call it. You can actually track him to find him if you don't know where he is. But yeah, let's just see what he has. Obviously, first up, Faded Engram. If you're missing an exotic, this Faded Engram will give you an exotic you don't have. So this could give you the chance to get that exotic that you need. It only costs 97 legendary shards, so I feel like it's an easy sacrifice to make. So it looks like the Hunter exotic, we have the Celestial Nighthawk. Check out the perk right here, Hawkeye Hack. Modifies golden gun to fire a single shot, high damage shot, enemies eliminated by the shot explode. Yeah, this is really good for higher tier activities, especially for the raid, the nightfall, and stuff like that. I know I've used it in both those activities right there, especially for golden gun. If you hit a headshot, you can create some orbs depending on what subclass tree you're rocking within golden gun, but I highly recommend picking this thing up if you don't have it yet. Looks like the Titan, we have the Hallow Fireheart chest armors. Check out the perk on it. Sunfire Furnace greatly improves the recharge rate of your solar abilities while Hammer of Soul is charged. So I know this was really good for when Nightfall actually had the modifiers called, like, well, what was the one? It was called Torrent, and you got your abilities back a lot faster. So whenever you had your super full, you can get your grenades back like twice as fast. Like, they're already coming back faster, so whenever you get your super, it comes in twice as fast. I actually have the ornament for it as well. But yeah, I highly recommend this thing if you like using the Sunbreaker subclass for PvE activities. Looks like for the Warlock we have Eye of Another World. Let's check out the perk. Cerebral Uplink highlights priority targets and improves the regeneration speed of your grenade, melee, and rift ability. So if there is a Warlock exotic that you don't really like using, but you want your abilities faster, this exotic can fill that role if you want it to be. I know I use Affinity Aspects, the Transversus Steps. I haven't really used this helmet a lot, but if there's an exotic that you just want to use and you want to try something different, this is probably a good option as well. It looks like the weapon we have is the Prometheus Lens. It actually got a buff back in January. Check out the perk. Comes with the Prismatic Inferno, fires a solar trace beam and generates a damaging heat field that grows while the weapon continues to fire. You have Chamber Compensator, Projection Fuse, and then its trait perk Flame Refraction. Yeah, kills with this weapon return a fraction of the ammo used to the magazine, extending the beam's duration. And then finally you have Composite Stock. So this thing is really good for ad control, especially for lower tier ads. You can take these guys out very quickly with this thing, especially since every time you get a kill, you get your ammo back as well. I actually have both the ornaments for this thing. So you have the Eye of Osiris from Curse of Osiris, and then you have the Prism weapon ornament from the Dawning event. So this thing is really good, and if you didn't know, it was extremely overpowered in the beginning of Curse of Osiris, and people used it in the Crucible, and it literally melted in 2 seconds. It received a huge nerf, and then they decided to buff it back to make it viable again in the Crucible. But if you don't have this, I highly recommend picking it up and trying it as well. Obviously, consumable wise, you have the 3 coins, which basically gives you 4 hours of an increased chance to get exotic engrams within any activity you're playing. But yeah, that's all we have for Zer this week. Alright guys, you want to know how to support me, there'll be a link below, so the best way to support me. I'll just take it to like a 4-minute video. It's not Patreon or anything like that. I think it's a lot better in Patreon. I think you guys get a lot more out of it than if I were to do Patreon. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like and subscribe to the channel as well. And if you do those things, I very much appreciate it. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.